Approximately 1,800 years ago, Japan's first dynasty emerged here, in the heart of the Japanese archipelago, modern-day Nara, known anciently as Yamato. The records of their reign were not written in books, but etched into the earth in the form of Kofun, unique, keyhole-shaped burial mounds of the ruling elite. Between the 3rd and 6th centuries, some of the most monumental Kofun in all of Japan were constructed continuously across this sacred land of Yamato. Today, we will take an aerial journey through the top 20 largest tombs in Nara Prefecture, featuring their impressive national rankings. Join us as we explore these monumental witnesses to the birth of a nation. Tied for 20th is Shimonoyama Kofun. Measuring 200 meters in length, this keyhole-shaped tomb features ritual stages on both sides of its narrowed neck. The mound was originally covered with stones and decorated with rows of terracotta Haniwa figures. This site is famous for the discovery of numerous ornamental stones such as sharinseki, wheel-shaped stones, and kuwagata ishi, hoe-shaped stones, showcasing the prestige of the person buried here. And also at 20th place is Nikiyama Kofun. Measuring 200 meters in length, it is a massive keyhole-shaped tomb at the heart of the Umami burial mound group. The tomb is surrounded by a shield-shaped moat and an outer embankment that remain today. Built in the 5th century, to the west of this tomb lies the Mitsuyoshi Ishizuka Kofun, a beautifully preserved scallop-shaped mound that sits immediately adjacent. Ranked 19th is Konabe Kofun. Measuring 204 meters in length, this keyhole-shaped tomb is located adjacent to the massive Uwanabe mound. The structure features 3 tiers and is covered with Fukishi stone paving, surrounded by a shield-shaped moat. Distinct tsukuridashi projections exist on both the east and west sides of its narrow neck, where rows of Haniwa figures were originally placed. It is believed to have been constructed in the early 5th century. Ranked 17th is Sakurai Chausuyama Kofun. Located in the southeastern Nara Basin, this keyhole-shaped tomb measures approximately 207 meters in length. At the summit of the circular rear mound, a square earthen terrace was built to enclose the burial facility. Recent excavations have revealed that over 100 bronze mirrors were buried here as funerary goods. With its massive scale and rich offerings, it is a highly significant tomb, built in the late 3rd century as a grave for an early ruler. Also, ranked 17th is Saki Misasagiyama Kofun. Built in the late 4th century, this 207-meter keyhole-shaped tomb was the first constructed in the Saki Kofun group. It sits adjacent to the Saki Ishizukayama and Takatsuka mounds. The 3-tiered mound is surrounded by a shield-shaped moat. Records from 1916 describe its vertical stone burial chamber as a highly unique structure with no known parallels. Ranked 16th is Tsukiyama Kofun. This keyhole-shaped tomb measures 210 meters in length and is surrounded by a shield-shaped moat. Some suggest that the pond to the south is a remnant of a second outer moat. It is accompanied by numerous baizuka, satellite tombs, and is estimated to have been built in the late 4th century. Ranked 15th is Kawai Otsukeyama Kofun, measuring 215 meters in length. This 3-tiered tomb features a shield-shaped moat and rows of haniwa. Built around the 6th century, it remains one of the largest mounds in the Yamato Basin from that era. Ranked 14th is Saki Ishizukeyama Kofun, measuring 218 meters, about 715 feet in length. This keyhole-shaped tomb was built in the late 4th century. The mound consists of 3 tiers and was extensively covered with fuki-ishi, pavement stones. It was constructed adjacent to the Saki Misasagiyama Kofun, suggesting a close and significant relationship between the two. Ranked 12th is Hishiga Kofun. This keyhole-shaped tomb measures 219 meters in length. While its 3-tiered structure remains indistinct, it is surrounded by a double shield-shaped moat. Built in the late 5th century, it was the last large-scale keyhole-shaped mound constructed within the Saki Kofun group. Also ranked 12th is Nishitonozuka Kofun. Measures 219 meters. It is the largest mound in the Oyamato Kofun group, situated adjacent to Higashitonzuka Kofun. Fuki-ishi stones cover its slopes, and square terraces crown the summits of both its front and rear sections. Featuring ritual pottery such as Tokushu Tsubo and Tokushu Kidai, it is considered a highly significant imperial tomb that succeeded Hashihaka Kofun in the early Yamato period. Ranked 11th is Tsuyama Kofun. With a length of 220 meters, it is the largest keyhole-shaped burial mound in the Umami Kofun group. The mound is constructed in 3 tiers, featuring a unique square platform at the top of the front section. The entire structure was originally covered in fuki-ishi, paving stones, with ceremonial tsukuridashi platforms on both sides of its narrow neck. Enclosed by a shield-shaped moat and a massive 30-meter wide outer bank, this monumental tomb is believed to have been built around the year 400. Ranked 10th is Horeisan Kofun. This keyhole-shaped tomb measures 227 meters. The wide moat on the eastern side of the front section is the result of an expansion during the Meiji period. The mound features a 3-tiered structure and is surrounded by an expansive moat. It is estimated to have been constructed in the late 4th century. Ranked 9th is Miyayama Kofun. Measuring up 238 meters, 781 feet in length, it is surrounded by a shield-shaped moat. 2 vertical-style stone chambers are aligned within the rear mound, and a Nagamochi-style stone coffin has been confirmed. Built in the early 5th century, it is believed to be the tomb of a paramount leader from the southwestern edge of the Nara region. Ranked 8th is Andonyama Kofun. This keyhole-shaped tomb measures 242 meters. and including its surrounding moat, the total length reaches about 360 meters. Cylindrical haniwa and bronze plates have been excavated here, and the burial facility is thought to be a vertical-style stone chamber. Estimated to have been built in the early 4th century, it predates Shibutani Mukayama Kofun to the south. Ranked 6th is Mizuriyama Kofun, a massive keyhole-shaped tomb measuring 250 meters in length. The mound is constructed in 2 tiers at the front and 3 tiers at the rear. From its summit, you can gaze upon the Sakurai Chausuyama and Hashihaka mounds in the distance. At the top of the rear mound, a square ritual platform stands directly above a vertical-style stone chamber. This platform was enclosed by a dense array of cylindrical haniwa, led by Japan's largest specimens, standing 2.4 meters tall. It is estimated to have been constructed in the early 4th century. Also ranked 6th is Ichiniwa Kofun. Originally a keyhole-shaped tomb, its front section was leveled during the construction of the Heijo Palace, leaving only the circular rear portion today. Its reconstructed length measures 250 meters. It is estimated to have been built in the early 5th century. Ranked 5th is Uwanabe Kofun. Recent surveys have revealed its true scale, with a length now estimated between 270 and 280 meters. This makes it the largest keyhole-shaped tomb in the Saki Kofun group. The mound is built in 3 tiers, featuring Fukishi stone paving and haniwa, all encircled by a shield-shaped moat. A Tsukuridashi projection is located on its western side. It is believed to have been constructed in the early 5th century. Ranked 4th is Gosashi Kofun, with a length of 275 meters, 902 feet. It stands alongside Uwanabe Kofun as one of the largest monuments in the Saki Kofun group. The mound features a 3-tiered front and a 4-tiered rear, surrounded by a moat that encircles all but the northern side. While its interior remains unexcavated, historical records from the Edo period suggest it houses a vertical-style stone chamber containing a Nagamochi-style stone coffin. Equipped with Fukishi paving and haniwa, it is believed to have been constructed at the end of the 4th century. Ranked 3rd is Hashihaka Kofun. Measuring 280 meters, it is widely considered the first truly monumental keyhole-shaped tomb in Japan. The mound is impressively structured, with 5 tiers in the rear and 4 in the front, all covered in Fukishi stone paving. Near the summit, distinctive pottery known as Tokushu Kidai, specialized ritual stands, has been excavated. These artifacts, originating from the distant Kibi region, modern-day Okayama, date the tomb to the mid to late 3rd century. Due to this timing, one prominent theory suggests that this may be the final resting place of the shaman queen Himiko, the legendary ruler of Yamatai. It remains a site of paramount importance in understanding the formation of the Japanese state. Ranked 2nd is Shibutani Mukayama Kofun. Measuring 300 meters in length, It is the largest tomb in Japan from its era. Built on a gentle slope and encircled by a moat, it has yielded numerous cylindrical and representational Haniwa figures. Constructed around the mid-4th century, it is believed to be the great king's mausoleum of the early Yamato Dynasty. Alongside the nearby Andonyama Kofun, the surrounding foothills are lined with monumental tombs, serving as the final resting places for regional chieftains and powerful elites of the rising Yamato state. This site is paramount to solving the mystery of how the Japanese nation was first formed. Finally, ranked first is Maruyama Kofun. With a total length of 310 meters, it is the largest keyhole-shaped tomb from the late Kofun period. Its surrounding moat remains remarkably well preserved. Built in the late 6th century, it houses one of Japan's largest horizontal stone chambers, stretching a staggering 28 meters in length. The scale of the stones used is immense. Inside, 2 house-shaped stone coffins remain. The massive megalith at the base of the back wall is estimated to be 5 meters wide at the floor level. How did ancient people transport such colossal stones to this site? It is widely speculated that the figures interred here are Emperor Kinmei or the powerful statesman Soga no Iname. From the enigmatic origins of Hashihaka, the oldest monumental tomb, to Maruyama Kofun, which houses the largest horizontal stone chamber in Japan, these monuments tell the story of how deep and powerful the roots of Japan truly are. Which of these colossal structures fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. To coincide with this video, we have released a digital photo book on Amazon featuring exclusive CG reconstructions and high-resolution aerial shots. It's the perfect way to study the intricate details that pass by so quickly in this video. You can find the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this digital resurrection of history, please like and subscribe to Cinematic Japan. In our next project, we will breathe life back into the lost fortresses of the samurai era. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next era.